Hey guys, how's it going? It's Matt with another shaving video. Today I'm going to be trying out a few new things. First and foremost, I'm going to be testing out the Damascus razor from Stephen Joyner of the Scottish Razor Co. It's a 7/8 blade, and it's it's a little pattern welded design in there. It looks really nice. Nice beautiful scales. It's got a pretty long tang there. I don't know if, let's see, for comparison, here's my 8/8 from Scottish Razor Co. And you can see it's just a bit longer. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to be giving that a test. He's doing a pass around to get people's opinions and see what they think of it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to test it out. Today I'm going to be using Mickey Lee Grand Havana. This is definitely not my first time using this soap, but it will be my first time using the matching aftershave splash. Woo! Finally got this in the mail because they just released it. So yeah, it smells great. It smells just like the soap. So we'll be giving that a shot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Same old as far as the brush. Smoke Owners Club in Boar. I will probably be mixing it up, trying some other brushes soon, but I've just been enjoying this brush, so I thought, stick with what works, right? The Poisson is good, a little floppy for my tastes. Definitely an improvement over the Omega synthetics, the Omega S, as you may have seen in my Omega versus Poisson video. And I've got this Omega Pro 48 here, just this beast of a beast of a brush that just, it's huge, it's stiff. That's what she said, right? But it's just a terrible brush. I mean, it's an okay brush. I don't mean to knock it. I know some people love it. But just, I don't know. I just don't see why you would want to brush the size of the Eiffel Tower. I personally don't see the point. But hey, maybe you have a really big face, I mean, I thought my face was pretty big. I've got a pretty round, fat head, so if it's too big for a guy with a fat head like me, I just don't see who the target market is for. Alright, so I've probably overloaded the crap out of this brush while I was talking. I get distracted really easily. Smells great. And also I'm still afflicted by my tooth pain, cracked that tooth. If you watched my last video, you'll know that. And my appointment to have it fixed is not until Monday at 3:30 p.m. So until then, I will be either in pain or on pain pills. I've got a little bit of lingering irritation and maybe an ingrown hair right there. And it's funny because I used my safety razor for my last shave, if you watched my last video. And that is like the first time I've had an ingrown hair in like 5 months. So I got a really close, smooth shave with my Parker 26C. But unlike my straight razors, I got a little irritation and then maybe some ingrown hair. So kind of goes with what I've been saying for a while, is with a safety razor you get a little bit closer. But when you get that close, you're running the risk of ingrown hair. I mean, that's just my theory anyway. I mean, I get a really perfectly acceptable shave from a straight razor, but is it quite as close as a good safety razor? I don't think it is. But it's a trade-off that I'm definitely willing to make if it means zero irritation. Because I mean, what's better, having a perfect BBS shave with red bumps and ingrown hairs on your face, or having a really really nice, smooth, pretty damn good shave, and zero irritation, I would choose the latter. But that's just me. So I'm probably gonna shut up now so I can speed up this lathering process, so this video isn't half an hour long. Alright, it's beautiful, easy to lather. You know, nothing out of the ordinary from Mickey Lee. I would expect nothing less. Yeah, so the Damascus razor. Yeah. So one interesting thing I was reading about. I was talking about this with Stephen Joyner. One of the an interesting thing about Damascus steel. Back in the old days, when they would make it for like samurai swords and stuff like that, there was a lot of different processes that they went through to try and make it the best they could. Like, there was a lot of superstition involved. Like, you know, if one person's sword was a little stronger than the others, they would be like, well, what did you do different? You know, and they would say, like, and I'm not joking, they would say like, oh, well, they quenched it in like goat piss or something. Seriously. And they'd be like, oh, well, that's the secret. Quench it in goat piss. That makes it super strong. So then people would do that, and then somebody would, you know, try something else, quench it in, you know, something else, probably equally as gross. And you know, and if the sword seemed better, that's what they would stick with. So yeah, lots of weird stuff like that. And I even read that there was times when they would quench the steel by stabbing slaves. Like they would pick the strongest slaves they could find and just jam the blades into their stomachs. And they said that the Damascus would steal the strength and the power of the slave, and that would make the steel stronger. Crazy shit, right? I mean, but it's crazy to think that they actually used to do stuff like that. Yeah, a lot of crazy shit went down in history. I thought that was kind of interesting. You know, we've came a long way. You know, now we do like oil quenching and, you know, whatever. I'm not a razor maker, but I know the process is much less insane these days compared to then. So far, shave's going nice and smooth already. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I mean, let's just go onward with the shave here. So some people will comment that there's a lot of jitter when I'm shaving. Well, I'm on some medications that make me a little shaky. So you kind of have to take that into account. Because I'm kind of a shaky guy. For the most part, I can keep it under control. But, you know, I'm a little bit shaky in general. But, yeah. It's a beautiful razor. Personally, I don't own any Damascus or pattern welded steel blades, if you want to call it that. Just haven't ever thought about it. Would I buy one? Maybe. You know, nothing wrong with expanding the collection. Had a bit of bad luck today, and I'll try to keep the story kind of nice and short here, but it all sort of comes back to the post office. Like, I blame the post office for my bad day that I had today. And it's not your typical reason, right? It's not, oh, my package was late, my package was damaged. Nothing like that. Nothing typical. So, anyways, I don't know if you guys know, but I sell straight razors, and I restore, and I do honing, and I sell strops. on Etsy and on Reddit, and recently, for whatever reason, I've been getting quite a few military people ordering stuff from me, and that like live on bases, I guess, and they have APO addresses. To be perfectly honest, I'm not really 100% sure what that even means, but I do know that an APO address requires a customs form whenever you ship something. So anyways, a few orders ago from a military person, these are all separate people, but first, no, actually not the first, but the second person, military APO address person that ordered from me, I sent them a strap and a razor, and then the next day, boom, it showed up back on my door like a boomerang with a note slapped on it that says, "This is missing the customs form, get it right. Can't ship this without it." So I, did my research, figured it all out. Okay, it needs a customs form. I'll fix it. So I slapped on the customs form, resent it, and everything was good. They got the razor, blah, blah, no issues. So then, a day or two ago, I get another order from a military guy with an APO address. So I go, "Ha, APO. This time I'm not going to mess it up." So I slapped that customs form on there. I know I'm drawing this out. I'm taking a really short event and just milking the story for so much time. But anyways, I slapped the customs form on there, fill it out, everything right, ship it. And then today, guess what? The damn thing showed up on my porch again with a note that said you can't send this without a customs form. And here I am dumbfounded because the customs form is right there. It's on the box. It's there. And they attached a customs form like with a rubber band around it. And I'm like, okay, this is the same damn form. What is going on here? I just assumed that I filled it out wrong. Stupid me, I probably did something crazy and wrote the wrong thing on the form. So I drive to the post office, wait in line like a good little slave, and because I usually don't wait in the lines, I weigh my stuff and label it at home so I don't have to wait in line like the rest of the peasants. I just slap it on the counter and I'm gone. But anyways, wait in line just so I can ask the lady, what did I do wrong? She takes one look at it and says, oh, it's perfectly fine. I guess whoever wrote this note didn't even look, because your customs form is perfect. Our bad. So I didn't really care about that, shit happens, everybody makes mistakes. I wasn't even mad, to be honest. I was just like, good. I didn't mess up. So let's get this thing on its way to the customer so I don't look bad. Reputation. I'm all about that speed, man. You order something from me, I usually ship it same day. But anyways, that's not the bad part. That's not why I had a bad day. That was just pretty average shit right there. And again, I know I'm drawing this out, but on the way home, I hit a big ass pothole that's just there's a little side road that connects to my house, and there's a pothole. And I hit it. I mean, it's in the middle of the road. I usually kind of swerve around in that little road because the road's kind of rough. I mean, it's about due for repaving or whatever they do to it. But, yeah, so anyways, I hit the pothole. Pretty loud thunk occurred. And I thought, well, that sucked. But, everything's good. I'll be alright. And about 10 seconds later, my tire was flat. So I pulled over, changed my tire, threw on the spare, drove to my local trusty tire shop that I usually do my dealings with, and asked them, what can you do here? At first I just thought I popped the tire or something, broke a band in the tire. I don't know. I'm not a freaking tire expert. But they flip the thing over and they show me that it's bent like a mofo. The rim itself is just wrecked. Not like a little bent, like bent. And so I'm like, cool, how much to unbend that thing? And they're like, well, we can't do that. They said they can usually fix small stuff, but it was too bad. They couldn't do it. So they told me the number to a specialist who fixes wheels. So I called them and they're saying, you know, they gave me a price, blah, blah, blah. They said, yeah, they can fix it for sure. Yeah, but I don't know. I go by the rule of thirds. If a repair costs more than a third of the value of the item, just replace it, you know. And the idea of rebending a wheel just seems a little shifty to me. There's nothing I hate more than a flat tire, so I do pretty much whatever I can to avoid things like that. So I went ahead and just ordered a brand new one off the internet. I'm just gonna have to rock the spare for a while and look kind of stupid. But yeah. But that, in conclusion to that story, that is why I blame the post office for my wheel. I'm just joking. I mean, you know, an argument could be made. If, you know, we're talking about a single person's mistake though. If the person didn't miss my customs form, then I would have never ruined my tire. But, you know, I'm all about personal... Jesus, I can't even think right now. What am I trying to say here? Personal responsibility, I guess? I don't know. I know it was my fault. I hit the damn pothole. It's my fault. Blah, blah. And some people were telling me, like, oh, the city will pay. The city will pay for pothole damage. So I was like, that sounds interesting. I Googled it, and yeah, most states, they have about a 98% rejection rate for claims like that. And it takes 18 months. No thanks. I'll pay for the damn tire. I mean, the rim. I'm not waiting 18 months to be told to fuck off by the state. But yeah, all in all, you know, it wasn't too bad. I was really close to home when it happened, and I happened to have a good spare. So, could have been a lot worse. But no one likes unexpected expenses. I know I don't. This stupid cracked tooth is another one. So I've been kind of on a bad luck streak lately, as far as unexpected costs go. You know, you try to plan things, you try to budget. What's that saying? You make plans and the universe laughs, or something like that. Something like that. It might be God laughs or something, I don't know. Whichever it is. So, shave looks good. Got a little bit of towel fuzz on my face here. Yeah, nice and smooth. No irritation other than this, like I said, this little remnant stuff from stupid Parker. Which I got a good shave from it. I'm not gonna complain. I think safety razors aren't for everybody. I think some people have tougher skin. I definitely think that. You know, with the whole your mileage may vary thing, I don't know, there's a lot of things I'm skeptical about. I don't want to go too far because I know a lot of people will like, they'll kill you and your whole family if you say that something like all blades are the same or something like that. They'll just kill you immediately. So I wouldn't say something like that, but I don't think they're all quite as different as we all say. I mean, I've seen like microscope pictures of like the edges and how that they are slightly different. But I mean, I've used quite a few blades and the difference is small, man. Now some of them are you know, marginal. Some of them, not marginal, the opposite of marginal. Some of them are considerable. You know, like super sharp chromes versus feathers. You know, one's a lot sharper than the other, but come on, we're talking about razor blades here. If one is smooth and sharp, it should be like that for everybody, right? Just don't see why it wouldn't be. Anyway, who cares? I'm probably going to be attacked for saying that, but I don't care. I do these videos for fun, man. One thing that kind of bothers me is when I get people message me like with hate on YouTube. Like they won't, like some of them commented, but a lot of them they just come straight to me and message me like, "Hey, dude, why do you make these stupid videos?" And I'm just like, why do you fucking watch them? Why do you message people who make these videos? I don't know. It kind of blows my mind how far people will go out of their way to tell you they don't like something you're doing. Alright, the Grand Havana. This is the grand finale. What's the Grand Havana? Smells good. It smells just like the soap. Woo. Man, is this gonna burn? Not sure if I got enough there. I kind of started soaking into my hand pretty quick. I think it did. So not really no strong burn or anything like that. Nice smoky smell. Wow. That's pretty incredible. I mean, it smells like I just walked into like one of those, I'm not sure, I don't know what they're called, those, I don't think it's humidifier, one of those fancy rooms in a cigar shop where like they keep all the nice shit. That's what it smells like, just like a really expensive unlit cigar. That's pretty nice. And I don't even smoke cigars, I don't even like tobacco. But I can't deny that it smells freaking awesome. The burn is not too extreme at all. It's actually not, I wouldn't even consider it a burn, just a like a warming feeling, you know? It's kind of warm. But yeah, I love it. It's great. Good stuff. Alright guys, so that was my long ass, rambly, incoherent, pain pill induced review of Scottish Razor Co. Damascus pattern welded steel, whatever you want to call it. This is a 7/8 blade made by Stephen Joyner, the mastermind. I like to call him Mastro Stevie. And yeah, the guy knows what he's doing. Anyone who doubts his work or thinks he's not capable as a razor maker, I have to say that you just don't know what you're talking about. I've used several razors made by him, and well, they're fantastic. I don't get paid to talk good about his razors. I'm not on salary. Nobody pays me anything. They're just good. And I wouldn't recommend them if they weren't. So that's all I can say. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day.